Hi, I'm Veronica, and I'm going to be doing... Hi. So I'm going to be doing a review today of the New Beginnings breastfeeding... The New Beginnings breastfeeding equipment. So starting off, we're going to look at their double electric breast pump. So this was sent to me by Mouth of Mums, and I've been trialing it for a couple of weeks now, and honestly, I rate this above my Medela Swing. It gets more milk out quicker, and it's a lot quieter when it's in use. So, basic features, looking at it in this sense. The breast pump comes, this is its little doodad that does all the magic. Comes with settings, so you hit the double when you double, otherwise you can use it with one. It doesn't really affect how much you get out, so that's always a bonus. It's also got a USB charging port, so I think this is actually quite handy for like working mums. You can take it to the office. Oh, turned it on. You can take it to the office. Oh, it's okay, Charlie. And use it there without having to hassle too much. Plug into the computer, whatever you need. Charges really quickly. I've only had to charge it twice. I've used it probably 15, 16 times. So it's got fairly decent charge on it. It comes in its pack, so this is what you actually receive, is this box. So in the pack you get two 140ml bottles, and then you also get two of the 250ml bottles. You can use both plugged into the pump. So if you got more milk, less milk, get a mix. You also get bonus valves, which I think is quite handy. It's something you always have to replace regularly if you need to, so handy to have. The silicone suction caps actually make it so much nicer to breast pump. It's a lot easier on your boobies, and nothing hurts your boobies more than those early days. Like my little man Charlie's only 9 weeks old now, so he's still getting into the swing of things, but it's been handy with needing to be away for uni stuff and needing to go away for hospital visits because I had to actually have my gallbladder removed, so it came in super handy having a pump that I could use, especially in a hospital bed without having to be plugged into the wall, because that's always a big hassle. So definitely handy for that. Charlie doesn't mind the teats on these. He switches between these bottles and the Medela bottles now, no big issues. I actually think he gets less wind drinking out of these ones than his Medela ones, but I mean, he's only little, so you never know. The little stands work on the little bottles. They don't actually work on the big bottles, which is slightly annoying in that sense that you can't stand them up, but they do hold themselves fairly well, so it's not such a big hassle. What else we got? Yeah, they say they have 2 hours of battery life when fully charged with the lithium batteries, but I actually think it gets a little longer, but I guess, aim under. You got all your separate pump pieces. It's actually quite easy to pull apart and clean. Like, comes apart quite well. Whoops, all your drop pieces. And cleans quite good. The settings are quite vast on this. I turned on. So that's it, pumping with nothing plugged in. So when you get your letdown, you hit your letdown button. So you get your deepest suck, pull the milk out, and you have 9 settings. So I usually use it on a 5 or a 6. Don't go much above that. It's comfortable for me, but it all depends on what you're used to. Every baby has a different suck depth and comfort for you, and that's all you focus on, really. So your letdown goes. It has 5 settings. Try and do that, and yeah, and then once you're doubling, so once you hit double, that's when you get both going. So obviously it's quieter when you actually have a pump plugged in. But yeah, it's quite handy. I think it's actually a really good breast pump. It's easy to take around with you, easy to take to the shops if you need to, or wherever, because it has that rechargeable quality, so you don't have to constantly be near a power point to use it, which is quite handy. And yeah, for me, it got more milk out than my Medela. Like, I was averaging, well, Charlie's on 9 weeks old, so he usually feeds somewhere between 60 and 120 mils of feed, depending on how frequently he's feeding. So I usually get, from both breasts using the pump, I was getting 120 in about 6 to 10 minutes, which is pretty good. My Medela, it usually takes me anywhere up to 20 minutes to actually get all that milk out. So it's about half the time slower using Medela for me, but everyone reacts differently to different pumps, so can't guarantee that it'll do you better, but for me it has done better, and I would rate that it's worth it. Thank you.